Hello, beautiful. I'm back. So it's been a while since I've seen you guys, and I hope that everyone is having an amazing and beautiful and wonderful new year. We are having a great new year over here, and we've been having a lot of things going on, including a lot of deliveries, a lot of new things, a lot of home decor, and a few other things that I will be sharing with you guys in the next couple of weeks. Some things that I am incredibly excited about because I've been wanting to do something a little bit different, but I'm not going to talk about it right now. You just have to stay tuned to find out what it will be. It is definitely a project that I didn't foresee myself doing. I've always wanted to do something like this, but I never really had the guts to do it before. But at this point in my life, and with the new year starting, I definitely felt like this was a great time to branch out and to try something different. So I can't wait to share that with you guys. But for today, I'm gonna be sharing some new winter home decor. I know people are already thinking about spring, but where I live, it's snowy and it's cold, and it's most likely gonna be that way for a little while longer. So I definitely wanted to take advantage of the wintry feel for now. And so I'm gonna share this winter haul with you guys, and I hope that you guys enjoy. So for today's haul, I've got stuff from Zara Home, H&M Home, A Floral, a lot of different places, and I'm going to link as much as possible for you guys down in the description box. So if you want to know any information about anything, just check down there, because I don't always remember the prices of everything while I'm showing it. So just look down in the description box and you can follow the links and get all of the information that you need. So let's get started with some things from H&M Home. I mentioned to you guys a little while ago that I'm going to be redoing my bedroom. So I really wanted beautiful pieces and beautiful accessories, and of course in the bedroom, the bed and the bed linens is sort of key. That is where your eye is gonna go first. So I wanted to start out with a good foundation there, and I ordered some linen pillow covers at H&M Home, and here we go. I really wanted that linen feel, but as you guys know, linen can be very pricey. So by getting it at a place like H&M Home, I got a really good price, and I love this color. It's sort of a blush color, but it's sophisticated. It's not a babyish, soft sort of color, and so it's not too feminine, but it still has a feminine nod, and with it being in a fabric like linen really gives it a nice elegance, I think. And this is like a washed linen fabric, so it is very soft, very broken in. I know that sometimes when people buy linen things, especially on the lower end of the price spectrum, they can be a little bit rougher, a little bit harder, but these are very soft to the touch, and they're gonna give me exactly that feeling that I'm looking for in my bedroom. So I got those in a couple of different colors. This is the other color. It's like a clay color, and I really like this color. For some reason, colors like this have been really standing out to me a lot lately. I love the earthy quality of it. And even though these are linen and they have that timeless classic quality, they also give me a feeling of being beachside. I think because of the colors and this washed linen sort of texture. And that's something that I always really like. I like to feel when I walk into the rooms in my home that sort of fresh feeling that you would feel if you were walking along the beach and the breeze was blowing. It sounds a little over dramatic, but that is what I feel that your decor should do. It should make you feel a certain type of way. So for me saying that I want my decor to make me feel like I'm at the beach, I'm not necessarily gonna have, you know, anchors or things like that in my decor, but how does it make me feel? And if it gives me that same feeling that I have when I'm at a place like the beach, because that's one of my favorite places, then I feel like I've accomplished what I set out to do. So when you're decorating in your own home, think about how you want your space to make you feel, because at the end of the day, that truly is the most important thing, is how it makes you feel to be in that space. All right, so moving on. I did also get this color, and it's sort of like a lavender, a muted lavender, and I think it is a beautiful color, but I'm just not quite sure if it's gonna work for what I want to do, so that's why I haven't opened these, but we will see. I got these linen blend towels, and they are quite dark, and I don't normally do darker colors in my home, but I wanted to try something a little bit different for winter, and I'm not sure if I'm gonna put these up in the kitchen or not, but they are beautiful. They have a nice texture. I don't know if you guys can see that texture or not, but they are pretty. Another thing that I got at H&M Home is this tablecloth. I've been very much into tablecloths lately, and I wanted a nice neutral tablecloth. This one I think is a linen blend. I believe this is linen and cotton. I really like the neutral color. I think this would work for any season. Something else that I got at H&M Home is this beautiful, beautiful giant pillow cover. This is actually made of, I think this is made of nettles, but I want to say that this is made out of cotton and nettle plant, and I really, really like it. It's got a nice, it's very textured. You can tell that it has a very sort of organic look and feel to it, which I love. I love the big size. I believe this is a 26 by 26. And one of my favorite things about it are these giant buttons here. This entire side here has buttons. 4 big buttons on this side. I think those are beautiful. I really, really love the organic quality and nature of that. I think that's going to be gorgeous on my sofa, so I can't wait for you guys to see how I'm going to style this and style all of the other pieces. I will be styling this in my living room and dining room winter styling, so keep your eyes open for that. And I think that is all that we have from H&M Home. So next we are gonna move on to A Floral, which is a store that I am absolutely in love with. They have the most beautiful dried florals, and I really, really like to use dried florals because they can elevate your home and your space, in my opinion, much more than artificial florals. There are some really beautiful artificial florals, and sometimes you just have to do what you have to do. You just have to buy artificial florals, and that is fine. And they carry some beautiful artificial florals there too, but I do believe that if you have a dried floral, it does just add a more elegant, a more organic, a more rich feel to your home. So that is why I do prefer to use dried florals instead of artificial florals. So we will get started with some of those. My favorite dried florals from A Floral that I have so far are these beautiful pink silk grass. Now this is 2 bunches of silk grass, just so you know. Don't, you know, order it and expect for the bunch to look like this. This is 2 bunches, but I just really like my arrangements to be very thick. So if I split it in half, this one's a little bit larger, but you can see what around the size that one bunch will look. This is 2 bunches, but it just has such a beautiful texture, so soft, and a gorgeous color that I think really complements a lot of different decor and a lot of different decor styles. So there is that pink silk grass from A Floral. Also from A Floral in a somewhat similar color, we have this Gypsophilia, and it is a beautiful color that is somewhere between pink and brown and mauve and clay. It's just a gorgeous color. And this whole thing is actually only 1 bunch. So you do get a lot of bang for your buck. And the reason that I bought this, not only is it beautiful by itself, but I really love smoke bush. And I don't know if you've ever seen smoke bush or not, but it's like this dreamy, ethereal, beautiful plant that has these tufts of like airy little smoky red beautiful foliage. And it, unless you have a smoke bush around your house or at your disposal, it is hard to find any other version of that. So when I ran across this, it really sort of just made me think of the smoke bush, just because it still has that sort of ethereal vibe, and the color is a little similar. It's not, you know, exactly the same, but I thought that it was a good way to sort of replicate that feeling in my own home. So these are from A Floral. The next thing I have are going to be from Shop Amber Interiors, and Amber Interiors is one of my favorite interior design firms. They do absolutely gorgeous work, and they also have beautiful products on their website that they sell, Shop Amber Interiors. So I was able to pick up a few things that I am absolutely in love with. So we're gonna get started with these gorgeous, gorgeous napkins. These are linen napkins, and the color is just beautiful. Even though it's a very distinctive color, it almost still, to me, reads as a neutral just because of the sort of washed quality and the muted quality of this. And one of the features that I love is this beautiful, beautiful trim. It's sort of like a deep indigo almost. It's a beautiful trim, and I can't wait to set my dining room table with these. I think it's going to be absolutely gorgeous. A couple of other things I got from Amber Interiors also are, I got these beautiful, beautiful textured tea towels at Amber Interior. They have such a pretty texture, and that is really what made me fall in love with these. I do like stripes, but this sort of striated texture there is something that you don't often see. So I really was drawn to these towels for that reason. I think they're so beautiful, and if they are still in stock, I may order 2 more to use as napkins. I think those would be beautiful, beautiful napkins. One of my favorite items in this entire haul was from Shop Amber Interiors, and it is this candle snuffer. And I'm not sure if you guys can really pick up on the texture of this. Get that? Yeah, there we go. You can see that it's like an iron texture, and it's like a brown and black sort of color. I just love this piece because I feel it is so unique. We don't really see candle snuffers like this, and this one just has, to me, it has heft, it has mass behind it, and I really, really like that. It seems like something that is timeless and of quality, and something that would last a really, really long time. And I love the look and feel of that. And again, it's bringing in that darker color that I kind of wanted to work with for this season, without being a stark black. So I really, really enjoy that. The last piece that I got at Shop Amber Interior is this vessel here, and I bought this one also because I wanted to bring in some dark colors. Right off the bat, I love it because it is incredibly organic. The colors, it's not a stark black. It is sort of the deepest brown, and it has these little spots where the original wood color is peeking out, and I really love that. And I think it's gonna tie into these dark tones that I'm bringing in very well. It is made of wood, as you can see. It's very lightweight. I like that a lot. It's not as heavy as a lot of other vessels, but I think it's really beautiful, and I'm excited to experiment with having a few darker colors and darker tones in my home for the winter season. Now we are moving on to Zara Home, and I don't know how many of you guys have ever visited Zara Home, but they have beautiful, unique products, and the price point is pretty decent. It's not the lowest price point, but it's also not the highest for the style of decor that they do have there. So the first thing that I got there is this flatware, and it is a brass color. And you know, I told you guys a while ago I was looking for new gold flatware, something a little bit more elegant than what I had before, and I really liked the hammering on the handles of these forks and spoons. I really like that. They're very slender and long, but I do have to say I'm not sure if I'm gonna keep these, because I kind of expected them to have more heft and to feel a little bit more quality. And I have to say that I haven't even used these yet, and some of the gold is already coming off, so that does make me a little scared as to the durability and the quality of these. So I'm not even sure that I would recommend these if you want to use them for everyday use. If you just want them for the way that they look, or for a photo shoot, or for food styling or decor styling, then I would say sure, go ahead. They're pretty, but I don't know how they would hold up once you wash them. I definitely would not put these in the dishwasher, and they may do all right if you hand wash them and dry them promptly. I'm not sure. So if you do check these out, just be aware that the quality is not exactly top notch. It doesn't seem that way from what I can see so far. One of my favorite items from this entire haul is this Zara Stool, and I believe that this is called a recycled wood stool. I was looking for a product that had a lot of texture and that looked antique, but those stools can be very expensive. Some of the stools that I looked at were $300, some of them were more. So this, I do remember, I believe was about $119, and I think that it gives me a lot of really great texture, and it does really look worn and old. So I think that it was a great deal, and I can't wait to use this. I believe I will be using this in my bedroom makeover, so you guys will see what happens to this stool. It is very beautiful, and I'm so glad that I found it. The next piece I'm showing is something that if you saw my Christmas home decor tour, you've already seen this, but I wanted to elaborate on it and just show you guys a little bit more in depth. And it is these beautiful wooden links from West Elm. These links are absolutely stunning. First of all, they are really large size. You can see how long that chain is, and each link is about the size of my face. So you can see these are really big. They are a great size, and they just have such a beautiful color and a beautiful texture. They're so impressive, and I really was not in the market to buy links because we see them everywhere, and I really don't like to just buy things that it seems as if are everywhere. But I am so glad that I actually bought these links. I do think that their size makes them unique. The wooden texture makes them unique. They really, really, truly convey that feeling of organic luxury or rustic luxury that I think that a lot of people are really falling in love with right now. And that's a feeling that I always love to have incorporated into my home. So I think that these links are just such an easy, impressive way to incorporate that look into your home. So I also got one other item from West Elm, and I believe I got this over Black Friday. It was reduced, and this is actually a linen duvet cover. And it is a beautiful sort of muted chocolate, a very muted sort of ash-based chocolate color. And I think it's so pretty. I'm not sure that I'm gonna use this actually as a duvet. I may just use it as a linen throw across the bottom of my bed. I'm not exactly sure how I'm gonna style it, but for the price and the color, I thought it would be really beautiful. So you guys will see how I'm going to use this in my bedroom makeover video, which I'm so excited. We are getting closer and closer to being ready to share that with you guys. So I have a couple of other items that I bought at different places. One of my favorite items is this beautiful, beautiful throw that I bought on Amazon. It is gorgeous. I love things that are handmade, things that are artisanal, and this is a block print fabric, an Indian block print fabric that was handmade. I just love, love, love block printed fabric, and I already have a few block printed tapestries and fabrics that I've picked up here and there over the years. These are something that I am passionate about because I love the beauty of them first and foremost, and I love the craftsmanship that goes into these. If you have never watched a video or learned how these are produced and made, you should definitely check out a video on YouTube and see how these beautiful, beautiful fabrics are made and the level of craftsmanship and artistry that it takes to create just one of these. This is such a beautiful piece to be able to find on Amazon, and it was a really great price. I don't remember exactly how much right now, but I will link it in the description box and you can check it out for yourself. Another really wonderful thing that I found was this gorgeous, gorgeous vintage tablecloth. This was actually not from Amazon. This was thrifted, and it is an ivory colored embroidered tablecloth. I really love the embroidery here. I think that it's such a beautiful, beautiful touch, and I also love that even though it is embroidered, it still comes across very fresh. The design of the embroidery to me is still, it's vintage, but it also has a very modern quality to me because of the graphic nature of that diamond shaped pattern. And I love the trim, and this was only $5.99. You know, so to get a beautiful, beautiful piece like this at $5.99 to me is such a good deal and such a steal, and I can't wait to style this on my dining room table. I think that is going to be so beautiful. So one of the last items that I'm going to share with you guys in this haul are these candlesticks from Crate & Barrel, and I actually bought them a while ago. One of them is taller than the other, and I really like these because I like the scale of these. Sometimes I put candlesticks on my mantle and I feel like they get lost. They look very small, but these have a lot of heft to them. They are very streamlined and very sleek, but at the same time, I feel like they have sort of a traditional look to them as well, and I like that very much. I don't know how I feel about them being black, but I'm going to give it a try, and if I really don't like it, I will just paint them. I still like the size of them, and I like the line that they create, so I wouldn't mind painting them at all. I think that when you use pieces that are really good size, it just adds, once again, that luxury and that richness to your home. Can you guys hear that? There's some birds out on my back deck, and even though we are in the middle of winter here, it is sunny outside, and I hear those birds chirping, and it definitely feels like a beautiful spring day. But I know that this is deceptive because I'm sure we're gonna have a lot more snow before winter is actually over. But I'm so glad that you could spend this beautiful day with me. I cannot tell you guys how happy I am to be back with you, and I cannot wait to chat with you guys down in the comments section. So come through and, you know, drop me a line, leave me a comment, and let me know what you've been up to. I really miss you guys, and I really miss talking to you guys. So please leave me a comment down below and let me know how you're doing, and I can't wait to see you on the next video. Bye bye.